I want to thank you for coming back to this critical conversation about gun violence and its impact on young people, especially in the summer. Our guests are special contributor Natasha Reed-Rice, law enforcement expert Katie Johnson, and author Ivy Price Ware. But joining the conversation now is Sebastian Zamudio. He's 21 years old and grateful to be alive after he was involved in a shootout when he was a teenager. And Sebastian, you are now on a mission to help young people make better decisions, right?
Yes,
but
ma'am.
also kind of connect with parents, because you said your parents did everything right, mom and dad.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about your story.
I was raised in a two-parent household, mom and dad. They worked, provided everything really that we needed.
Yeah.
But I took the wrong path because of things that I was facing myself. So that led me down the wrong path to hang with the wrong people.
When you say things you were facing, I won't get into all of your business, but is there a message there about talking and sharing maybe with your parents, or reaching out and talking about what's going on?
There's most definitely a part, but at the moment I didn't really know how to talk about it. So, and nobody was really asking me about it because I didn't, nobody knew of my problems.
How old were you when you were holding things in?
13, that's when I started really getting into trouble, when it started.
Yeah. So a couple of years later, right? You end up in a shootout.
Yes, ma'am. We
should say, first of all, you were not injured. No one was injured, but that is a life-changing
experience
scenario. Explain.
Well, I was hanging with the wrong crowd, and we ended up running into somebody that didn't like us much. And push come to shove, we both had guns and we both started shooting.
Wow. I need to pause there, because the decision at 17, 16 to open fire when someone is shooting at you, that is a life or death decision.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you even think about it in those terms? Or are you just trying to save your life at that point?
Yes, I do think at the moment I didn't think. I was just under pressure, and bullets were coming at me and I had a gun. So
listen, I want to be careful here, because I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yes, ma'am.
You have paid your debt to society for the ag assault charge, but the guns were accessible for you, right?
Yes.
And that, I know, is part of the conversation that you have with people.
They're easy to get. They're easy to come around nowadays. Anybody has them.
Do you think parents understand how easy it is for young people to get weapons?
I don't think they do. I don't think they do understand, because your kid could go right around the corner, trade his game for a gun. Wow. Things that he has at home, he could sell or give away for a gun.
Yeah. I just want you all to sort of weigh in here, because I feel like Sebastian is maybe saying things that people are hearing for the first time, right? Yeah. That was an audible wow from all of us.
And when we look at guns, it's always stressed that people not transport guns in their cars unless they have some type of lockbox, because cars are easily broken into each and every day. And around the city, that's what a lot of time the perpetrators are looking for, guns.
Right, they're easy to get their hands.
Exactly.
Yeah, easy to break in and steal. We've got just under a minute left, but this conversation is going to continue. But I just want your final thoughts, ladies, about what we're hearing from the Sebastians. There are a lot of Sebastians out there.
Yeah. Well, at first, I just think you coming on the other side of your story and sharing your experience and pouring into other young men who may have had whether the trauma or also the access to guns and the anger that would accompany it, I just think is such a profound power in your story.
Yeah.
And then just moved by the fact that guns are more accessible than books. They're banning books, but not banning guns, right? We know there's a bigger conversation.
Yeah.
But you're pointing that out is just profound.
It is. It is commendable. And that's why we want you to stick around for the second part of this conversation, because this is really important. And you're helping people. So I thank you. We'll be right back. So listen, I'm asking you to stay right where you are, because the second part of our conversation about saving our sons and daughters will continue in just a moment. Hey there, Portia here. Listen, That was a good conversation, wasn't it? Want to see the rest of it? Just go to PortiaShow.com, scroll down until you see that particular episode. But listen, before you scroll on out of here, I need you to do me a favor, please. Like, comment, let us know what you thought of that episode, and subscribe. And if you already are a subscriber, we sure appreciate you. In the meantime, we'll be sure to see you on the next episode of Portia, and you can catch us weeknights on Fox Soul as well. Tell your friends. Tell them to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.